What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Awaken Your Essence channel. It's me, Mr. Carter. I'm shooting out some videos today, and then I'm gonna have some specifically set up through the little timer. But I'm not using my computer to upload this particular video, which is why these videos are coming out faster. The ones I do on my computer are going to be set for specific days. What I was getting to, and I'm gonna keep this short before I lose my train of thought. As you see, I'm already doing. Why do people feel like this shit has to hit the fan for everybody, or your whole state, or your whole nation before you will respond to what the fuck is going on around you? How many people in your neighborhood do you have to watch get shot before you'll get a bug up bag, before you'll stock up on some food and shit, before you'll start paying attention to your surroundings, you know what I mean? Before you'll start watching the company that you keep, watch the level of drama that people attract into your life. How much shit has to happen before you actually stop and start making steps to better prepare yourself and to keep your ass alive, you know what I mean? People, like the last video I brought up on the Ferguson thing, and many people want to have their opinion of rioting when it's somebody else in the media that's doing it. But you sat there in your very own videos and you talking about scavenging. Scavenging and looting is the same fucking thing. Granted, in certain situations, people are just being opportunists, but it's the same way all the way around. In a shit at the fan scenario, in a rioting setting like that, if you walk into a store and all hell is breaking loose, are you gonna stand there in line while people are getting trampled and shot and beat with your groceries waiting to pay? More than likely, you're either gonna leave it there or you're gonna take it and leave. Whether you get caught on camera doing it or not. I heard how much shit got taken from some of those stores, and that was more than the people who just ran up in the store. That shit's on video too. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not gonna linger on that. Why do people feel like it has to be a nationwide thing before you take a stand? Another example: people doing these gun rallies and gun protests with the legislation that's going on in their own individual cities and states, versus the people who just sit behind their fucking computer and bitch about it, but they never go attend a meeting, or they never go cast a vote. They're like, fuck this shit, I'm just gonna go get my arsenal and sit back and complain about it. And when you're actually around the violence and shit, you run and hide. What the fuck do you have an arsenal for? Like, you're right there in the midst of the chaos. You're one of the main motherfuckers on here talking shit about prepping and being around riots and shit, and what you're gonna do and all this shit, and your ass was nowhere to be seen. Motherfuckers drove out trying to get the real scoop of what the fuck was going on. You know what I mean? Just like something else I should have brought up in the media blackout thing. What happened to all these militia motherfuckers that was running around talking about securing the border, and then they're running into conflict with the people who actually live down there by the border versus the damn DHS? All of that chaos right there that was going on down there by Mexico, nobody covered that shit that I knew of. If they did, leave it in the comment section down below. For them, on the smaller scale, do you still consider the shit in the fan, or are you just dealing with a temporary chaos? Like, do you consider that shit at the fan? For the people who live around the Missouri area who was out there, do you consider that shit hitting the fan? Or just contemporary bullshit? Temporary bullshit. The people that was in Boston They was talking all that shit, all that patriotic shit, and grab all your beans, your Bibles, and your bullets, and all the rest of the little shit they was saying. Was that enough shit at the fan for y'all, or do y'all need more? Y'all see what I'm getting at here? How much shit has to happen before the people we're talking about being the 3% and taking a stand before y'all actually do anything other than standing there striking the damn G.I. Joe pose? I wish like hell I could have caught Mule and them the other night when they did their live video feed. Talking about if we're the good guys, how come we don't do anything? I wish like hell I could have caught that. But that's it for this video, man. How much shit has to happen before you respond? Are you looking at the things that's going on in your area now as shit hit the fan? Or do you need more? Do you need your city to get blown up too before you take action? Whether it's prepping or whether it's offensively. You know, how many of your friends you gotta watch get beat up and dragged down the street and killed by cops and gangsters before you do shit? Is that not shit hitting the fan?